So every day we look at SHIB right now as far as price goes, and it seems like we're stuck in this 507 range. And you're not wrong. There's something interesting that has occurred in the past that looks like it is taking place again. And history tends to mirror itself when it comes to crypto. Now, when we're looking at these charts, again, you can see we've obviously broken out of this fire sale range. We're creating an ascending trend. This is a great thing. Now, SHIB has actually done this before. It actually did this back in June. And the interesting thing is SHIB stayed in this 507 range for quite a long period of time. In fact, when we broke through this and we held this range, we were in this 507 range for 40 days, 40 days, 40 nights, right? And that is when we finally had enough momentum to break out of this range and to finally move to the upside. Well, right now, SHIB has that same possibility of playing out here. Again, crypto tends to mirror itself. So when we measure 40 days out, the interesting thing that I found about this is that this is right past that point where I've said that SHIB needs to make a decision of whether it's going to break up or whether it's going to break down. And history would tend to show that SHIB is more likely to break up from here. Now, as always, this is not financial advice, but you got to remember what's going on with the market. There is some momentum building. There's strong support at these levels, and that's a great thing for SHIB. SHIB wants to be nowhere near this fire sale range. You guys got to remember, even when it broke down to that range back in June here, it was only there for what, 7 days? And it got out of there pretty quickly, never looked back. It's bounced off this range numerous times. You can see 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times right there. Little baby one. So my assessment is, and take my assessment as what it is, just an assessment. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. It looks like SHIB is getting ready to break out of this range yet again and start to work its way to the upside. Now, do we get to, this 4 zeros, 1 0? Do we drop off a 0? I don't know if we necessarily have that in the tank right now. You got to remember, we had some good catalysts to send us up to this range back at the end of August, or start of August. Sorry. Jeez, these months are just flying by. Start of August. And we just don't have that right now. We don't necessarily have that same kind of catalyst like shibarium launching. Okay. There could be obviously some good things that, come to the ecosystem that build some excitement. But realistically, where I want to see us is somewhere in this no man's land. Okay. There's not a ton of resistance between 5 zeros, 8 0 and 4 zeros, 1 0. All right. This is a terrible box, by the way. But if we can get up into there, this is a place that we can live until basically the end of the year. And then we can start to see some momentum. I think we do, if we look back, see something similar to what we saw back in January. Wow. January to start the year. Okay. We closed out 2022. And as soon as the year hit, there was a mass explosion of buying across the crypto market, huge momentum, lots of capital influx. And that same potential, I believe, lies here at the end of this year. It has been such a down and actually depressed year for crypto as a whole that it really does want to run, guys. Everything seems like it's kind of suppressed and manipulated right now. It seems like every time we get a little bit of good news, right, we get just enough bad news to counteract that and push us a little lower. Well, I'll tell you what, eventually the sellers get tired. There are less and less people to sell. Many people have been accumulating and building their bags during this market cycle. And this is the natural way that things happen. If you look back at what has happened throughout history with BTC and other assets, obviously SHIB doesn't have that long of a timeline to assess this on, but this is the natural thing that occurs. And eventually there's not enough sellers to keep these prices down any longer. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We have some good times ahead. We're well into this, guys. I'm thinking that, what's that? What I say, mid-October, things may start to turn around here. So appreciate you guys. As always, make sure you show your support below. If you guys haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe. Show the algo that you are enjoying the content that I'm making. But I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.